Namaskar, all of you. I hope you're doing well and you're geared up towards the Save Soil movement, which is starting off today from London. So, Sadhguru will be starting off this motorcycle journey 100 days, 30,000 kilometers. He'll be doing this alone, riding his motorcycle. And this is something, if I just imagine that how someone can take up such an arduous journey, and it's not just about, going on a bike for 30,000 kilometers. It's going to be so hectic with so many meetings, interviews, lives, appearances, etc. in between, meeting with so many people, and to take up something like this of this magnitude at his age. This is a tremendous sadhana which he has taken up upon himself. And I just thought that if all of us can do our bit, at least to support and lending our voice for this, to amplify this, it is the least which we can do to make this happen, because such an opportunity may come only once in a lifetime, where we have an opportunity to kind of lend our support or to lend our voice, which is not insignificant, to make this happen. Many of us thought that during the Rally for Rivers movement, that how a single missed call can change or can bring water, or how they can, revive rivers. But just that one single missed call which you may have made, that has led to so many changes. And recently you may have even come across the news that the government has decided to implement so many policy recommendations from the Rally for Rivers initiative. So every single voice, it doesn't matter where are you based, what is your age, your designation, your profession, your caste, your creed. This is something which is of universal importance. And whether you are into yoga or not, whether you are interested in spirituality or not, whether you like Sadhguru or not, or whether whether you are associated with whatever is being said here or not, this is something which will anyway concern you. It should anyway concern you, because this is about life, this is about soil, which is the basic resource or the basic life-giving material on this planet. I know we are looking at it as a resource, and we are seeing how to exploit it, but if you really look at it deep enough, you will see that it's not about being a resource. This is something which is giving a life. If this is not there, if the soil disappears from the planet, then eventually we will not be able to survive here. Maybe it's just a matter of a few months, where life can come to a standstill. It can just be it can just wipe out if the soil is not there, because whether it's food, or whether it's clothes, or whether it's shelter, everything that we are experiencing today, that we are enjoying today, is anyway coming from the soil. So it's very important that we do whatever we can to amplify this. And one of the simplest things I thought which we can do is, for the next 100 days, if we can take it upon ourselves, a simple sadhana. If if we can do this soil sadhana, okay, if we just to make it simple, I'm just calling it soil sadhana, where if you can take it upon yourself to do a simple soil sadhana for the next 100 days, where every single day, starting from today, you see that what you can do consistently. So, and this is something which you choose, which is not about yourself. This is something, where you may not get anything in return, but still you are doing it. If you can just do this for the next 100 days, you will see that your simple step which you have taken, not only would it have created a big difference and inspired many others, but at the same time, this may turn out to be a transformational step for you, and you may experience something which you have never experienced before. So just doing something without expecting anything in return, doing something because has to be done, it is the need of the hour, or this is something which is the most needed thing in the world. If we can just learn to do that without even expecting anything in return, then you will see this is like a spiritual process by itself. Because when we look at when we look at devotion, or when we look at doing any sadhana for that matter, it's about seeing how we can keep ourselves aside and do whatever is needed. So this is an opportunity for all of us to take part in this. So I would encourage all of you, if you can take this up from today, where for the next 100 days you take this soil sadhana, take up this soil sadhana, where you choose something. For example, you may choose, let's say, that for the next 100 days you are going to do something for the soil. You can choose whatever you want, which you feel will be helpful. Maybe you can choose to do a particular practice. Let's say you decide that for the next 100 days to contribute and to save soil, just as an offering from your side, you want to take up and do, let's say, your yoga practice, your Shambhavi Mahamudra, or whatever you have learned. You want to do it for next 100 days without a single day's break. Or if you have not learned any yoga, you may think that for the next 100 days I'm just going to see that I'm going to call one person and tell them about this moment, that how this can benefit if changes need to be done. Or if you have children at home, and they are very young, they can maybe just they can just maybe sing something, maybe they can just sing the soil song, or something else they can do. It doesn't matter what you choose to do. It could be something as simple as singing, it could be something dancing, or it could be maybe next 100 days I'll just paint something about soil, just to bring awareness about different aspects. Or I'll do a yoga practice, or I will just come live and speak about different aspects on how we can save soil. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Or if nothing else, I will just post an update that today is my day one of the soil sadhana, and this is just to let you know that this is what this movement is about, and I'm supporting this, and for the next 100 days I'm going to be doing this. So whatever you want to choose, you can choose. It doesn't matter what is your age, whether you have learned any yoga practice or you have not learned, or whatever is your designation or capability. You see whatever you want to do, it's up to you. And if you can just take this up and do it consistently for the next 100 days without missing even a single day. And this is not about enhancing you, it is not about how this will benefit you. If you can just do it for soil, for the sake of saving soil, you will see that by the end of 40 days, by the end of 100 days, this is something that would have transformed you in a big way. Because doing something where we can keep ourselves aside and just do something as an offering, if this quality comes within us, that we can do something as an offering, then you will see that our life can tremendously be enhanced in whatever activity which we do. So I would request all of you to see if you can take up this soil sadhana. So one simple thing which you can do is, we'll make a Facebook group for this soil sadhana. I'll share the link as well in the description. So if you're interested in taking part in this soil sadhana, apart from whatever else you may already be doing, you can anyway continue with that. But if you wish to take part in this as well, so you can join this group, and you can see, you can pledge whatever you want to do. You can just pledge that today, saying that starting from today I'll be doing this for the next 100 days, and then don't change that. Just decide today, spend some time, maybe sit in silence for some time, and just think that what is the simplest contribution which you can do consistently for the next 100 days, where you can do this keeping up irrespective of your schedules or your commitments, etc. Keeping in mind whatever you have already for the next 100 days. If you can decide something which you want to do consistently for the next 100 days, and which is your offering towards saving soil, your contribution towards saving soil, if you can just decide and do that and pledge that and share it, you can post it on that Facebook group as well, that this is what I've decided for the next 100 days I'm going to do. And next 100 days, whichever platforms you're part of, it could be Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, you choose as many platforms as you can possible for you to manage. If it's difficult for you to manage everything, maybe just WhatsApp. Or if you're social media savvy and you can take care of many things, posting on different platforms, you see how many other channels we want to do. the more the better, but at least something where people can hear your voice, some channel where people can hear your voice. So if you just decide that, and if you mention that while posting, that for the next 100 days this is what I'm going to do. Maybe you can just say, for the next 100 days I'm going to be doing I'm just going to be doing this particular practice consistently for the next 100 days, or I'm going to be doing like this, and also posting it on this particular channel every day. So every day you can post. Maybe you can title it as Soil Sadhana Day 1, Soil Sadhana Day 2. Like this you can go on until day 100, Soil Sadhana Day 100. So every day with the title like this, that Soil Sadhana, and that particular day, if you can just post on whichever channels you are comfortable with, and just it could be a small update. You can just say, today is my day 20 of doing the Soil Sadhana, and for a change, for the first time in my life, I've kept up something for 20 days consistently. For a change, I've done my practice for 20 days non-stop. Or maybe for a change, I had never come live on a social media platform, but this is my 20th non-stop live, because this is not about me, this is about saving something which is of fundamental importance to all of us. So you choose whatever you want to choose. It could be very simple, it could be based on whatever you are capable of and whatever you are comfortable with. So you decide that, and if you can share that on the group, saying that this is what I want to do, and start from today itself and keep posting it. If every day, if you do this simple sadhana of posting your update, if you're not comfortable with coming on video, you can just post a picture and say, let's say this was my day 25 or day 40 or whatever else, whichever day you are posting, just post that and say, this is what this is the update from today. If you're not comfortable even posting a picture, at least write down, maybe on on your WhatsApp status or on your Facebook or Twitter, maybe just a few lines, that this is just to let all of you know that this is the day, this is, let's say, day 30 of my sadhana, and it's still going strong. And whatever else you wish to share, maybe along the journey you may want to share something with people, and you can add that. Right now you may not be getting ideas, thinking that what is it that I'm going to be posting about. So if I don't need to complicate it, it's as simple as this, that you post something. If nothing else, you just post that this is my day 1 of the sadhana, this is my day 3 of the sadhana, and I'm just continuing to do this, and I will continue to do this for the next 100 days. Apart from this, if you can manage, if you can reshare whatever is being posted on Sadhguru's channels or Isha Foundation's channels, because Sadhguru is going to be live and there are going to be a lot of materials which are being shared. If you can retweet or you can repost that, that will also be helpful. But right now, important thing is, whatever you decide, you see that for the next 100 days, this is like a pledge which you have taken up. So it should be kept on, irrespective of whatever happens. It doesn't matter whether you get to eat or not, whether you get to sleep or not. This is something which you will do to save soil. So this will ensure that something like this gets embedded in your consciousness, that how important it is to save soil. And apart from this, you would see that in the next 100 days, if you keep this up, a certain quality you would have imbibed, which is about doing something selflessly, where it is not about you. Even though you may not be, physically involved in whatever else is happening in the movement, but this is something where you're just doing it as an offering, irrespective of whatever you think about it. You may be thinking that this is not the best way to do the movement. Instead of riding a motorcycle, Sadhguru should have done something else, or you may be having different sets of opinions and ideas. It doesn't matter whatever it is. You just keep yourself aside and see that next 100 days, this is my movement. This is something which I want to do to save soil, and in whatever way I feel best I can contribute, I will do this consistently for the next 100 days. So please see how you can do this. For myself, I have taken this pledge that for the next 100 days, I will see if I can post an update every single day. Okay, unless there's a network issue, if I'm in some place where there is no network. If that is the case, maybe I'll just cover up and see if at least I can ask someone to to post a text message at least on my behalf. So for the next 100 days, I'll be posting some update or the other about about whatever I'm been doing. And I also wish to take up for the next 100 days a particular practice. For me, I wanted to stabilize my samyama practices. So for the next 100 days, I will pledge to do it every single day, because for me, this is something which I need to establish. It's because sometimes it happens that I miss, and then again I have to restart. So I'll use this as an opportunity to establish this practice as well. And apart from that, I'll also see if I can post some update daily. It doesn't matter what it is. I've not even thought about it, what I'll be posting, but maybe I'll just say that today I did this practice, or today I'm up to this, or this is what I've been doing. It doesn't matter whatever it is, but at least something or the other, I'll see how to keep this momentum going. So you see whatever you want to do. If you want to take that up, maybe if you want to build up your strength physically, you can even take up doing something like physical practice. Maybe you say that you can do let's say 108 cycles of Surya Shakti, or you can take up, if that's not possible for you, if you want to do something as simple as, let's say I will do 12 Surya Namaskars, or I will do 33 cycles of Surya Namaskars, or I will do something else. You see whatever, or I will jog, or I will run daily for 5 kilometers, which I've never done before. But try to do something which you feel you needed to do, but maybe you were not able to do. Maybe you can also use this as an opportunity to establish that. So try to choose whatever you want, and whatever you are comfortable with, and this should be your offering towards Safe Soil. Okay, this is not an obligation. This is just an offering. This is something which you offer from your heart, and this should flow from you. So I'll share the link to join the Facebook group, the Soil Sadhana. So every day, if you can post on the social channels, and you can tag Yogire and also use the hashtag Soil Sadhana and Save Soil. If these two hashtags, if you can use Save Soil, hashtag Save Soil, and also hashtag Soil Sadhana. If these two hashtags you can use, and also tag us, you can tag Yogire, and you can post on whatever channels you are comfortable with. So it'll be nice to keep hearing from all of you. So I'll share the link on to join this Facebook group. And even if you're not part of Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever, this is an opportunity for you to break that and at least join them. If nothing else, for the next 100 days. After that, if you want, you can quit. It's not that I've been very social media savvy, but because it's needed for our work, I'm on them. So you can just think of this, that this is your offering and you need to do this for that. So if it's needed that you need to join a particular group or a social media channel, please see if you can do that. It doesn't take much of your time. You just have to stay focused and do whatever is needed. So I'll post the link to join the group in the description. So please see if you can join. And I want to see if maximum number of people can join and take up this Soil Sadhana. And you can, we look forward to hearing from you for the next 100 days. Please tag us and use the hashtags so that we can know what's happening with all of you. And for the next 100 days, let's keep the momentum going and use this as an opportunity to contribute and do this as an offering, and also to see this, we use this opportunity to transform ourselves. Namaskaram. Thank you so much.